everybody and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this really beautiful, delicate one row repeat pattern. Now this is a really good one for really closed projects, so if you were making a blanket that you wanted to be really dense, or obviously something like face cloths or dishcloths, anything like that. It's not got many holes, as you can see. It's a really dense pattern. As I've mentioned, it's a one row repeat, so it really is suitable for an absolute beginner, but it gives that little bit of jazziness as well that will satisfy any skill level. And it's a really wonderful one, and I've really enjoyed making this one up. I will leave a tutorial link in the description for how to change colours if you need it. And you can see I've just added a little stripe of colours through there. But yeah, I'll just give you a nice close-up of those stitches. But you can use absolutely any yarn that you like and just use whatever hook size your selected yarn recommends. As you're working it up, if you're making something like a blanket and you feel it's a little bit stiff, a little bit rigid, then just go up a hook size before you get too far into your project. But we're just going to jump straight in with the tutorial now. So obviously with your slip knot on your hook, you're going to create your foundation chain, and you want to do this in an even number, so any multiple of 2. So yarn over, pull through, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if you just complete your desired width for your project. So once you've completed your desired width, we're going to start working back along, and you're going to start in the second chain, so 1, and this is our second chain. And into there you're going to put a treble crochet. So do remember I'm using UK terms, so this is my treble crochet, but if you're used to US terms, then this will be your double. So yarn over, insert into that second chain, yarn over and pull up, and you'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then into the next chain you will do a UK double or US single. So straight into that next chain, you'll insert your hook, yarn over and pull up. You'll have 2 loops this time, yarn over, pull through both. So you're going to alternate all the way along between UK trebles and UK doubles. So the next one will be a treble again. So yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then again UK double in the next. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through both. So if you just continue alternating those 2 stitches all the way towards the end of your row. So as you get towards the end, you should be finishing with a UK treble into that very last chain. And that is where we are up to now. So at this point you can either chain 1 and turn, or you can turn and then insert your hook straight into that first stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through both, and that creates your first UK double of this row. Make sure you pop a stitch marker into the top of that stitch if you're not 100% on keeping your edges straight. But at this point we're going to start alternating our stitches again straight away. So we've started with our double, which is sitting on top of that treble. So you will be doing the opposite of whatever the row below is. So a double there on top of that treble, which means that this next stitch here was a double from the last row, so that is going to be your treble. Make sure you go through the whole of the stitch each time, catching the V across the top, and complete your treble. Your next stitch should be a treble from the row below, and so that means it will be your UK double on top. And again you will alternate between your trebles and doubles all the way along your row. So as you get towards the end of the row, you will just have your normal double crochet, and then you'll just have those 2 little chains that we skipped at the beginning of our foundation row, and that is practically counting as the double. So you want to make sure that into that very final turning stitch that you did, that you finish with your treble, like so. So it's one of those, it doesn't look like much at the beginning, but as you build up more and more rows, it looks really beautiful. So that is the row that you'll repeat. So you will turn, and obviously we finished with a treble, each time, so you will always start your row inserting your hook, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through both, pop a stitch marker in, okay? And then the next stitch you will be doing a treble into, because that is a double from the last row. And then again, a double, and then a treble. So it's so simple, just one row to keep doing over and over again, and it just makes the most beautiful, dense, slightly textured fabric. It's really, really nice. So I'll see you at the end of this row one final time. So again, if you've been using your stitch markers, your ends will be really easy to find. You will always be finishing with a treble into the top of that very last double crochet from the last round. So like I say, if you're not great at keeping your edges perfectly straight just yet, then please do use a stitch marker at the beginning of every new row that you do. But that is the pattern. That is the one row that you will repeat over and over again until your project is the size that you want it to be. You can then obviously build any border you like around your project, and I have a ton of border tutorials on my channel, which you can find links for in the description. But that is it for this step-by-step for this tutorial. I really hope that you have enjoyed this pattern. If you have, please do remember to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. But I will see you for another tutorial really soon. But thanks as always for watching, and bye for now.